Welcome back to the Conservative Viewpoint, everyone. The podcast that isn't afraid to cut through the noise, call out the nonsense, and deliver the hard truth you won't hear anywhere else. I'm your host, Charlie, the Country Conservative. And tonight we're diving straight into a festive yet deeply illuminating holiday showdown. As Christmas approaches, the differences between class and cringe has never been more clear than in our nation's capital. We're going to talk about the tale of two first ladies and their approach to the White House Christmas decor. On one side, we have Jill Biden's woke Christmas and a spectacle of questionable taste and distracting messaging. It's a sad display that sacrifices tradition and timeless elegance for fleeting ideological trends. Like contrast, that the one with the genuine class and undeniable elegance of Melania Trump's Christmases, they are a masterclass in respecting tradition and honoring the spirit of the season. We'll break down what the choices truly reveal about the underlying values of the administrations and what they represent. And you'll see why one approach resonates with true American spirit and the other, well, simply falls flat on its face. So on the docket for tonight, security and culture siege. But that's just a start, because we have a critical issue affecting the safety and soul of our nation that demands our attention. First, we turn to the escalating crisis that are at our southern borders and the urgent call for the Homeland Security Secretary. I don't even know what I put there. Wow. Anyways, you heard the news as she's Kristi Noem. And you heard the news that she's recommending a full travel ban on countries that are actively sending criminals, threats, and other who seek to reach off our resources right into the United States. Following the attack of our National Guard just days ago by an unvetted Afghan national, there is no longer a suggestion. It is a national security imperative. We'll discuss the details of her push to secure America's first and what it means for your safety. And finally, we have a chilling reminder of a cultural cancer that threatens civilization, the horrifying case out of the Netherlands, which I don't want to give it away, but it involves a Muslim man and his sons. You'll get the rest of it here shortly, because her decision to embrace Western freedoms is what happened to her. So we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But let this be a brutal warning that we must not ignore as we discuss who we allow to enter our country. All this and so much more is coming up right after this short break. You won't want to miss a single second of this episode of the Conservative Viewpoint. So stay with us. The show begins now. Hi, everyone, and welcome. It is Tuesday, and 10 minutes before I went live, my computer shit the bed. I lost my whole damn show. I'm hoping I got everything up here. I don't think I did, but we will find out when we go through this stuff, because I lost it all. And usually when my computer shuts down, it reboots and it lets me restore everything. It did not. It dumped the whole damn Git that I worked all day on. So we'll see what happens. I threw stuff up here real fast. Luckily, I saved my articles and stuff in enough separate folder for the show. And hopefully I got them all, because sometimes I accidentally delete them by mistake. And I hope I got them, but we're going to see here shortly. So here we go. All right, guys, welcome to the show. I'm hoping you're having a better night than I am, but we'll see what's going on. We got Rumble over here with McCassell right there. There she is right there. Yes, we do. We got Facebook down here. We got Lee. What up, Lee? What's happening, man? X was bad earlier, too. Kept getting uploading and buffering. Oh, man. I don't know what's going on, but it's not good, Lee. What's going on, man? All right, we got YouTube, we got Twitch, we got X, and we got kicking it. So let's start up here. Let's get up to the Getter gang and we'll see what's going on up here. I got to get my other mouse. And who's topping off the Getter gang tonight? We've got Shell. Hi, Shell. We got Texas John. We got Conrad. What's up, guys? The volume just blasted. Well, don't worry. It's going to go down. It keeps doing that. I don't know why. It's adjusting itself too. It has to be something going on with my computer because my computer just made all kind of noise and shut down. So I don't know what's going on with it. So we're going to see if we make it through the show. If it shuts down again, guys, we're done. We're lost. We'll pick it up again tomorrow. But here, we'll see what's going on. All right, guys. Let's shoot over here to the Wimpkin Warriors where I need my glasses. And we're starting off tonight on the top with Rock. What up, Rock? Kurt from the Bayou. There's Kurt right there. And Charles. What's happening? Colin from Scotland's right there. He is. Oh, yes. We got John M. Let me get this. What's this say? Rubio said that was Sean Hannity. Okay. John M. We got Pat. Pat is here. Hi, Pat. The wonderful Pat is right there. She is. Mark from Staffordshire, England. Man, Mark, I feel sorry for you guys in the UK. Holy shit. Those Muslims are doing the worst that they can do in there. Oh, yeah. They're hanging a Muslim flag from a 100-year-old church. Oh, it's not good. It's bad. William B., what's happening, man? Let's keep going down through here. We got Madeline. Hi, Madeline. It's nice to see you, Madeline. We got the Fixer. There's Fixer, and we got Cecil. What up, guys? And let's keep going down here. Rock, I see there, Rock. There, Texas Tammy right there. There she is. Cat Attacks over at X. I see her right there. Oh, yeah, guys. Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm glad to see you guys. Let me get down through here, make sure I got everybody before I kick it in. All righty. I'm just glad you showed up, Kurt. It is so sad. What's happening in the UK is awful. And we cannot let that happen here. But guess what, guys? It's coming closer and closer. Violent Vixen 29 just popped in over here and get her. Guys, if you didn't watch, she put on a great show tonight. Always does. So if you're in here, check her out, Violent Vixen 29. Check out the Rebel Chick with a cause. Check her out. Give it a like, subscribe, share. Everything that you can do. Put her down. Let her know. You guys love their show. Put it on. Check it out. Will you? All right. Not your computer. It's X and Bumbling doing their bullshit. I wouldn't doubt that Cat Attack because it just made some noise. I had everything up running like this now. And I actually had Rumble up. I had Vic's show up or Twitter up, X. I had everything up. And that sumbitch just shut down on me. So we're going to see what happens, guys. It is what it is. We'll get down to what we can get done. And we're going to hit the videos because we got a few of them to show you guys. So here we go. Let's get busy and let's get over to this. And you know what? We're going to hold off on the Green Fog Lab. Green Fog Lab's been knocking out videos like crazy. And one I could not get tonight. It would not let me download it for some reason. I don't know, but we're going to start off here. Let's get down. Here, we're going to start off with this. I was going to start off with something else, but Trump doubles down on voiding Biden's auto pen actions, including pardons and commutations. This just came out tonight. Trump announced in True Social Post on Tuesday that he would fully and completely terminate any documents signed by former Joe President Biden's auto pen, including pardons and commutations. Any and all documents, proclamations, executive orders, memorandums, contracts signed by the order of the now infamous and unauthorized auto pen with an administration of Joe Biden Jr. are hereby null, void, and no further force or effect, Trump wrote. Anyone receiving pardons, commutations, or any other legal documents so signed, please be advised that the said documents has been fully and completely terminated and is of no legal effect. Thank you for your attention in this matter. This is what Trump wrote in here. Now, I was going to come on here and I'm going to sit there and I was going to sit there and tell you He cannot do that. But lovely Marianne, there she is. Marianne is here too, guys. There's the lovely Marianne from Wisconsin right there. But anyway, I was going to tell you that, but I can't. And you know why? Because there is no law that says he cannot. I searched up all day for this stuff. And what they keep telling you is that the law allows a president to pardon whatever commutations, whatever he does. And it is, according to experts, get this, the question of whether legal experts say, now this is, they're saying it wrong. They're talking about, can a president void another president's, all this stuff, for whatever they do, the pardons and all that stuff. But legal experts say he cannot. There is no law that says he can't do this. No law at all. All they keep saying in every article, every Democrat article that you hear, the legal experts say they can't. There is no law. There's never been in court. It's never been tried. There is no law that says Trump cannot do this. All they keep referring back to is legal experts. Legal experts don't make laws. They fight the law in courts. And no court has ever said it, and court has to interpret a law. Well, since there is no law that says Trump can't do this, they can't stop it. So there you go. If you guys know of anything different than I do, please let me know, because I could not find any law on the books anywhere that says Trump cannot do this. So I don't give a two shits what these people say and say that the legal experts say this. I don't care until you show me a law that says that Trump can't do this. Kiss my ass and go about your business, because I cannot find it at all. Me is always on X. Sean is frustrated with this app. This app's frustrating, and he said that X was messed up today too, Tammy. So there's nothing being very good right now. All right, let's keep going here. We're going to keep going. Now we're going to get into Jill Biden. Nightmarish Christmas display goes viral as Melania Trump unveils a classy holiday decor. Now, these people can say what they want. That nightmare of a Jill Biden herself, got that right, cat attack, was, it will always be a nightmare. And I want you to watch, if you guys don't remember, the woke Christmas disaster that she put on last year. Take a look. I can't even stand watching it all. This is a joke. That was the joke. That was disgusting. Now I'm going to let you see how class comes back to the White House. Take a look. Now that's where you get class right there. That's the way it's supposed to be. Total big difference between the two. There's no doubt about it. Melania Trump blows Jill. Oh, she's a nasty ass thing. I tell you what, I cannot even stand looking at that piece of crap. But this is what you get when actual class comes back to the White House. You gotta love it, right, guys? All right, let's move on. Here's another thing that Trump is supposedly going to do. Trump proposes eliminating federal income tax, replacing it with tariff revenue. We'll see what happens when this happens, but it's not going to happen anytime soon, I don't think. They've said they've been pushing hard, and maybe it'll happen next year, but we're going to see what happens. And I do not think I have that. No, I do not have that. But he is going to try to cut income tax and replace it with tariffs. And that is what tariffs are supposed to do. But when it comes to the Democrats, they don't want to do that stuff. So we will see what happens. He said the next couple of years, I think, will be substantially cutting and maybe cutting out completely, but we'll be cutting income tax and could almost be completely cutting it because the money we're going to be taking is so large because other countries have been ripping us off for many years. That is what Trump said. So we're going to see what happens here coming up in the next couple of years to see if he is good for his word. We'll see what happens. Next, we're going to go straight to Stephen Miller's wife. Oh, yeah. She enters an attack mode and confronts CNN host for a dangerous Nazi comment. Take a listen.
Not say, hey, Tucker, unacceptable. Don't do that.
It's not up to you or myself to police speech in our country.
I mean, shouldn't it be up to J.D. Vance to say this is not part of our movement?
Are you okay? Are you okay with Nick Fuentes?
Here we go. I'm a Jew. Do you want to go there? And let's say this.
Yeah, I just asked the question. Was yes or no?
Yes, I'm okay. If Nick Fuentes wants to be able to speak freely in our country, he has every right to do so. Do I agree with his views? Do I think that they should become mainstream in our country?
Yes or no question.
Absolutely not.
But hold on.
I really want to go back to this for 1 second.
But this isn't about whether he can speak freely. It's about whether someone like Tucker Carlson, who is a very powerful force in the conservative movement.
You host people on your show all the time who call my husband and myself a Nazi. So how is that any different from Tucker Carlson going on? Nick Fuentes having Tucker Carlson on his show? It's not different.
He's actually
anti-Semitic. He's anti-Semite.
A Hitler admirer. Nick Fuentes is actually a Hitler admirer.
But he literally is not a good human being.
That is a different thing.
Excuse me. You have Jennifer Welch on your show very often, and you've never pushed back as she has called my husband a white nationalist.
Hold on.
That is no different than Nick Fuentes going on Tucker Carlson's show. It's not, and you should admit it.
Well, hold on. Wait, hold on. How is it anything similar? It's not remotely similar at all. Nick Fuentes sits around and says that he likes Hitler. How is that similar to...
What does Katie have to do with it? What does she have to do with it? She has nothing to do with it. Literally nothing.
Scott, Katie is the person who just said to me that it is comparable to say that Nick Fuentes, who is literally a neo-Nazi, is the same as somebody, a liberal, who has an opinion who is not a neo-Nazi. They are not
a hateful opinion.
The same.
How do you want? Excuse me. Just let's go back to this point one more time.
But
Nick
Katie,
Fuentes can espouse an opinion on Tucker Carlson's show,
it is not
and
the same
he didn't push
thing.
back the same way you didn't push back when someone called someone in my family
Hold
a
on
Nazi.
a second.
It's not different.
Hold on a second.
It's not.
If someone comes on this show and says, I love Hitler and I admire what he did, they would never, first of all, I would never invite them on the show and they would never be invited back. So those two things are.
She always wants to shut somebody up whenever they're telling the truth. But I love about Stephen Miller's wife doesn't put up with shit like Stephen Miller doesn't. I love that about her. That's why I had to show you that, guys. That was freaking great. All right, let's keep going here. Next we got, let's see. And I missed one. What's this one? I told you I had to. All right, let's do that one. I got to move this one around. Here we got Carolyn Levitt uses the New York Times reporter's past work to crush the latest fake news story about Trump. And I believe this is about his MRI results and stuff. So take a listen to this.
Overwhelmingly, the fake news that we see pumped out of this building on a day-to-day basis, it's honestly overwhelming to keep up with it all and to constantly have to defend against these fake news and these attacks. And I will point out one fake news story over the weekend before I let you all go from the New York Times that took about 1/3 of the president's daily calendar and his daily schedule and said that he's doing less than he did in his first term or he might not be fit for the job. That is unequivocally false, and it's deeply unfortunate that this story was written by the same outlet and the same reporter who wrote this. Biden is doing 100% fine after tripping while boarding Air Force One. Oh, same outlet, same reporter who wrote that President Trump is not fit for the job. Are you kidding me? You all see him almost every single day. He is the most accessible president in history. He is taking meetings around the clock. Another one. Biden declared, quote, healthy and vigorous after his first presidential physical. I don't see headlines like that too often about this president. Again, same reporter, same outlet who wrote falsely over the weekend that President Trump is not fit for the job. I can assure you he absolutely is. You all see.
Another win right there. You got to love her too, man. We got definitely a fighting force when it comes to this administration. That administration, not with the weak-ass Republicans in those committees and stuff. Definitely not that. But we're going to get into another one. Scott Jennings, we got to love him, right? Delivers perfect retort when asked about the FBI investigating Democrats who told the military to ignore Trump. We've been talking about this all weekend. Hi, Sean. I didn't tell you hi to Sean Lively over here in Wimpkin. Sean, what's happening, man? But let's listen to a little bit of Scott Jennings. I love these videos. That's why I play them so much, because they don't put up with anything. And that black woman you just saw, she's the one that keeps stopping them from telling the truth. This is why CNN's a dumpster fire.
Perhaps it goes farther than he often does.
An administration investigating members of Congress? Are you describing Operation Arctic Frost to me, or are we talking about current events? I hear you.
I'm talking about a video, Scott,
Okay.
Right? Like you put a video out.
Frost now?
Okay.
Defending it? No, I'm saying, she said that power changes hands, and I assume what you meant was that you shudder to think what would happen when Democrats took power. They already had
power, and there are Republicans who are making political videos, right? Are they going to use the FBI to investigate them too, right?
Here's what I think.
What?
Here's what I think. Plenty of Republicans are outraged about this. This video was clearly designed to try to create a narrative among the American people that the president had been or was about to give illegal orders. And it appears to me that it all has to do with what he's doing with Venezuela. That seems to be what they're mad about, although they did ask Alyssa Slotkin on TV, and she cited a Hollywood movie to rationalize or justify what she had done. I don't know what the truth is about these interviews, and I don't know if they'll ever be compelled to do it or not. But I do know whether Republicans are circumspect about the law enforcement angle here. Most Republicans I know are pretty darn angry that Democrats made an irresponsible public statement trying to tell the American people that the commander-in-chief had been or was about to give illegal orders.
I'm making a distinction between the creation of the video and whether Republicans are mad about that or think that it was a bad idea, and the idea that the President of the United States is going to use the Pentagon and the FBI to go after sitting members of Congress for basically talking.
Well, I agree with you. Some Republicans have been circumspect about that. Others that I've heard say, if there's something here, it ought to be looked into. But I'm going to give you the political analysis, which is most Republicans that I've heard from on this and hear about on it are very, very angry that these Democrats did something this irresponsible.
Can I move away from the what?
Gotta love it. He pushes. He don't stop, and that's what you gotta love about Scott Jennings right there. All right, let's keep going here. What else you got? We got Kristi Noem calls for full travel ban for countries flooding USA with illegal criminals, their mental patients, the people that are committing violence. I'm loving it. I'm having to increase the volume on my clips, but your volume is good. Okay. Some of the clips are good, Conrad. I don't know why. And when I see it or low, I take them to my video thing and I put the sound up loud, but I don't know what's going on with these things. It's crazy, right? Now my ear itches and I have to take my earpiece out so I can hear everything. All right, let's keep going. Dale, I saw Dale in there. Welcome, guys. All right, let's keep going. But yes, she is calling for a full ban, and it is fact. I hope they do it and don't let anybody in here. That's what needs to stop. Until we get this under control and we get these idiots the hell out of here, they need to go. It needs to stop. Nobody should be allowed in here, period. So the Trump administration are actively re-examining all the Afghans that were imported by the Joe Biden and the Democrat regime and remove all the stuff, because they said, and I don't know if I have it on here or not, but oh no, it's on tomorrow's show, that they are starting to pull visas and stuff. And they started with Mexican executives, pull all their visas. Anyone that had a U.S. citizenship, pull them all. Start with that dumb rag top Omar and get her the hell out of here. But that's what they're starting to do, and this is what needs done, because this is out of control because of these dumbass Democrats. And the Democrats are now starting to threaten people with violence, with arrest, and everything who follows Trump's orders. Oh yeah, it's getting bad, and these Democrats don't know anything about violence, anything else but violence. And I wish one of those dumbass Democrats would just threaten the wrong person and say, "Hey, meet me on the streets, and we'll talk about it there. You want to threaten me? Come on, let's go out in the street and we'll talk about it." But they can get away with threatening people and nothing happens to them. This is what's truly ridiculous. Alcohol and water, 50-50 kills ear mites. It's not ear mites, Sean. You cut that out. All right. Homeland Security is calling for New York AG Letitia James to turn over 7,000 illegal immigrants that she's hiding and protecting. So we're going to see what happens with that. This was today? No, that was yesterday. And she allegedly locked up in jails and prisons in their state, and they want them released to ICE detainers. And of course, they will not release them to there. And I think if one illegal migrant is released out of their prisons and they are not turned over to ICE, they need to arrest that dumb bitch. Oh yeah, for protecting illegal criminals. So we'll see what happens with that too, guys. Now here it is. Trump sounds off on, which one is this? Is what I got right here. Let's see. I lost that one, but Trump sounds off on Omar and saying why she should be thrown the hell out of our country. Now I think this is on an interview on Air Force One. So Conrad, get ready to turn up your volume. It's hard to hear with the jet motors running. So take a listen to this.
You know why we don't want them? Because many of them are no good and they shouldn't be in our country.
What do you mean by those people?
The people from different countries are not friendly to us, and countries that are out of control themselves. Countries like Somalia that have virtually no government, no military, no police. All they do is go around killing each other. Then they come into our country and tell us how to run our country. We don't want them. You gotta talk up.
She said how many countries? Is there a list?
Well, I guess we gave you 19, right?
Okay.
And it's probably more than that.
Is that what When you mean third world countries, those 19?
No, I don't think they're all third world, but in many cases they are third world. They're not good countries. They're very crime-ridden countries. They're countries that don't do a good job. They're countries that don't register from the standpoint of success. And we, frankly, don't need their people coming into our country telling us what to do.
And you're talking about
I'm talking about like Somalia, where you have a congressman goes around telling everybody about our Constitution. And yet she supposedly came into our country by marrying her brother. Well, if that's true, she shouldn't be a congressman, and we should throw her the hell out of our country.
Bingo! Right there it is. That's exactly what should happen. And everybody's right. And Tony over here in Wimpkin. Welcome, Tony, to the show. And you are absolutely right, along with everybody else. Shove them out of here. Get them the hell out of here. Kurt said it too. Remove them goat humping Somalians the hell out of here. Exactly right. They need out of here. But Tony's right. He needs the support of the House and the Senate to get this to happen. They need to do it. We're going to see what happens. All right. Especially her. She's a nasty ass hoe. But now on with the Muslims that we've been talking about. And I've told you over and over again how bad they are. They're lying pieces of shit. Now this one I was telling you about it. Oh, Sean's over there now. I know Sean, right? Sean's over in YouTube. But we keep talking about the Muslims and they're lying pieces of shit. They are raised to kill. That's all they kill. They hate the white man and not skin color white man. They hate Americans, period. It's so bad, their hatred of wanting to kill people. A Muslim father and the son charged with brutally murdering his daughter. For what reason? Because she made a TikTok video without her head job thingy on her head. Oh yeah. Young girl, 18 years old. Him and his two sons brutally killed this girl because they embarrassed them and the Muslims. So if these people will kill their own family, what the hell do you think they'll do to us without a blink of an eye? This is why I keep telling you this, guys. Everything that I'm telling you is no lie. You know, I dealt with it personally, and this is what you get right here. They'll kill their own daughter and their own family members. They will not hesitate to kill us. That's why I tell you guys to keep your head on a swivel and watch what's going on. Let's get through these real quick here. Minnesota, and I told you about this yesterday. Minnesota DHS workers, Governor Walsh is 100% responsible for covering up the mass fraud linked to state's Somali community and the billions of dollars that they are sending home to which terrorist was it? And I told you about that. And I can't remember right now, but they're sending the money, our money home to support terrorism. That's what's got to stop. The Minnesota government also, employees said that they wrote to Kamala Harris and the DNC warning them not to pick Walsh as their VP. And they did not listen. What are you going to gain by a dumbass and a perv by trying to beat Donald Trump? Guess what? Donald Trump's president. That's what you gain. What else we got here? Oh, we got our activist judges, Judge Boasberg and Boardman. Now they have refused to testify before the Senate, which when I think they were supposed to testify today. But guess what? They were given an invitation. They were not subpoenaed. They were invited. Oh yeah. They didn't subpoena the dumbass jackoffs. They invited them. Like, here you go. Here's an invitation. You know, give me a +1. And of course not. They were supposed to go and, yeah, an invitation to testify to subcommittee on this, on holding rogue judges accountable. They are rogue judges. But of course, they defied it. What's the Republicans going to do? Not a damn thing. Nothing. They're going to continue this bullshit and just sit back and let people walk all over them. This is the problem that I have with everything that's going on. They beat her, tied her up, threw her in the lake. Yeah, Texas John got it right there. That's what these Muslims do. I wasn't making stuff up. I don't centralize the stuff that's going on. You know, I told you about the deal at the prison. This is what they're raised and preached on and brainwashed to do. And that's what these Muslims are doing. They need to get them all out of here and let them come back in with you properly vet them, which you cannot properly vet people from other countries because other countries don't give up information on their people. They just send them over here. This is what's bad about what's going on in here. Yeah, let me see what I'm missing over here. I don't like missing stuff. I want to put stuff out there. All right, let's keep going. We only got a couple more here, and we're going to get into some videos. We got, here's one that I love this one, and I'm shocked as hell. Biden's justices side with conservatives and strikes down a gun crime provision. You believe it or not, the Democrats have put in for people that commit gun violence should get a lesser sentence. Oh, yeah. This was a penalty scheme issued by a different Congress, the Democrats, and even Ketanji Brown Jackson cited it was a 9-0 ruling that found that individuals previously convicted of gun crimes may receive a reduced prison sentence. In those cases, gun-related offenses can serve concurrently. They shot that down to crazy, and it should be. People that commit gun violence should not get a reduced sentence for committing gun violence. You're just condoning it. Thank God that all the justices got together on this and actually struck that down. Find some goats with AIDS and turn them loose. Yeah, I'm telling you, there you go. Love that idea, Fixer. That's awesome right there. And they are saying that California has become a warning to the nation. California is a shithole, and they think that they were saying that California should represent all states in the United States. Hell no. You got shit in the streets. You got homeless population out of control. You got drug problems out of control. You got Hollywood that's out of control. The whole state is out of control. And you've got a worthless piece of shit governor in there right now that thinks he's going to run for president and he's actually going to win. That's a big hell no. We're not going to have it. We're not going to put up with it either. Buffering again on XCAT. That sucks. Make full auto legal again. Exactly, Sean. My semi-auto just not fast enough. I need it faster. We the people have had enough of their no doing what they elected them to do. Exactly, Kurt. They're not doing what we want to do. And hell no with California. It is a warning that we have got to stop these Democrats from regaining power. As simple as that, guys. So make sure we're going to keep fighting this fight until the end. And beyond. Let me tell you what. All righty, guys. That's my last article for tonight. Let's have some fun. We didn't have no fun yesterday, but we're going to take some fun tonight. And the first one I'm going to do, this one goes out to Mark from Staffordshire and Colin in Scotland. A lot of more Colin than Mark, but you guys will see my point here. This comes from Eric Von Zipper, I believe, and I forgot to write it down, so I'm sorry, but I think it did come from Eric Von Zipper over on Facebook. This says it's a voice-activated lift, Burnenstown. I don't know if you heard of that, Colin. I think I'm saying it right. Burn is town, Toun. Take a listen. This is hilarious.
What's the buttons?
Oh no, they installed voice recognition technology in this lift. I heard about this.
Voice recognition technology in a lift in Scotland. You ever tried voice recognition technology?
No.
They don't do Scottish accents.
11.
Could you please repeat that?
11.
11.
You need to try an American accent. 11. 11.
That sounds Irish, no American.
Not, doesn't it?
Where in America is that? Dublin?
I'm sorry. Could you please repeat that?
Try an English accent, right?
11. 11. You for the same part of England as Dick Van Dyke?
Please speak slowly and clearly.
If you don't understand the lingo, away back home to your own country.
Ooh, is that talk now, is it?
Oh, don't start, Mr. Bleeding Heart. How can you be racist to a lift?
Please speak slowly and clearly.
11. 11.
You're just saying it the same way.
I'm going to keep saying it until I understand Scottish, alright? 11. 11.
I'll just take us anywhere, you cow. Just open the doors.
This is a voice-activated elevator. Please state which floor you would like to go to in a clear and calm manner.
Calm. Calm. Where's that coming from? Why is it telling people to be calm?
Because I knew they'd be selling this to Scottish people who'd be going up for nuts at it.
You have not selected a floor.
Aye, we have! 11!
If you would like to get out of the elevator without selecting a floor, simply say, "Open the doors, please."
Please? Please? Suck my wally.
Maybe we should just say please.
I'm not begging that for nothing.
Open the doors, please.
Please. Pathetic.
Please remain calm.
Oh, fine! What do you want up tonight? Get him up there! Hey, just wait for it to speak!
You have not selected a floor.
Ah, Bules, you cow!
Scotland, you bastard!
Scotland!
Scotland!
Scotland! Freedom!
I'm sorry that was just way too funny in there. I'm telling you what. Cat over there in Getter. What's going on, Cat? 71,000 people in Red State, Tennessee voted for that scum commie. I know, I saw that. All these states are going down, down, down. All right, that was funny right there. Hope, Colin, you don't have no problems like that when you ride an elevator. Let me see what we got here. All right. Let's see what else we got here. This one is, I think, Green Frog Labs. Fentanyl has killed how many kids, and the Democrats are worried about the boats filled with it? Take a look. Green Frog Labs put out some great stuff. Now, I'll let you see this one. This was from yesterday. And I know Vic showed this on her show, but I like this one. This is a Green Frog Labs Christmas mashup, and it is Die Hard, a Christmas movie. I believe it is. Say, take a look.
Ho, ho, ho! Ready for a magical ride?
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the one I used to know, where the treetops glisten and kitties listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm here Christmas.
May your days be merry.
And may all your Christmas be white.
Oh, Christmas isn't just a day. It's a frame of mind. And that's what's been changing.
I love Green Frog Labs putting out stuff like that. It's freaking awesome right there. Hey, let's take a look at a Trump Christmas.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Gotta love that going right. Get off of there. What else we got here? Oh, this is one Vic showed this yesterday too. You guys didn't see this. Was this Glamp Squad? Gen Z goes camping. Take a look at this for the ones who didn't watch Vic's show yesterday. Take a look.
That's close. It's fine. You're cute. Just keeping a respectful distance. No, bug, personal space, boundaries. Oh my gosh, why is it in my face? I'm not built for. You're violating my aura. I'm leaving.
There's like bugs everywhere. I'm getting bit already.
And no bars. 0.
How do people live like this?
Because it's nature, Mila. Just stay chill.
Chill? This tent is triggering me.
Oh my god!
We went full slow-mo.
Are you good?
My fingers are literally ice. This is the worst.
I got this, bro. It's just like TikTok. Watch and learn.
Oh! My eyebrows. Okay.
20 freaking degrees! Who put us in a tent with no thermostat? I swear this is a violation of something! Where is it? There has to be a button or... God, this is barbaric. Hello? Temperature control? Anyone?
Ugh, everything out here is damp and like pre-gross. I can feel the bacteria looking at me. Ah! No! Oh my, what even is this?
Easy, Brother Bear. We're all beings of the same Earth, yeah? It's cool. We're vibing here.
Dude, maybe don't...
Bro.
We respect your autonomy, powerful creature! We honor your space! Consent is key! No! This is your land, we're just visiting! How is this place, baby?
It's okay, brother. We're one with nature. You're safe here.
Oh my god! He just folded him!
Big Brother Bear, we honor your autonomy.
Non-violence vibes only!
Dude, it's a bear. It's chill, bro. We're all part of the same vibe.
Gabe,
Hey, big guy. We're one with nature, all right? No fear, only love. See, he gets it.
All right, nature, let's vibe. Oh, whoa, hi! Little rodent, you look diseased. Boundaries, please. What is... No! B! That is way too close! Personal space! It's not fair!
I've got an echo here. Hold on. That I would want to take me some liberals on camping trip. Wouldn't that be great? Not my camping trip, that kind of camping trip, because my camping trip involves my fifth wheel. That ain't camping. That's just a hotel on wheels right there. Liberals can't handle anything. They can't handle breathing right, Kurt. All right, what do we got here? What do we got? Oh, hey guys, don't forget to give me some more Christmas pictures. Give me your Christmas decorations. I got some pouring in. I want some more so I can get a video together. I got a lot yesterday, or was it today? One of those, today or yesterday. I got lots of, and we got more. We got plenty. I got my own taken. So you guys got to get me your pictures. Hit me up, and I didn't even put my thing up there, but conservative viewpoint at yahoo.com. Right there. Here, we'll put that up for you. I'll try to leave the ticker off so in case something comes up on the bottom, you can see it. But shoot me out the pictures there. And some of you have my cell phone, some of you do not. But you can shoot me up in a private message, give me some pictures. I want as many pictures as I can so I can put the videos in. I got a special folder saved for everybody that's got some Christmas decorations to send me. Your dogs, your cats, your lights, your house, whatever it is, send them to me so we can have a nice video the day before the Christmas break. So, and don't forget, you can also, if you guys have not gotten your name in for the 12 Days of Christmas, which begins on Friday. Yes, sir, Bob, 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. I got a ton of stuff, guys. I can't even go through it. I over-ordered stuff. So we're starting off with the 250th anniversary coins with a travel mug. And if some of you guys that have won don't want the travel mug, you can let me know when I email you to tell you, and you can let me know. But that's what you're going to get. The coins, I think I got 3 of them going out in a row. Then I got knives. I've got drones. I've got a VR headset for your cell phone. I tell you, and I still have more stuff coming in, guys. It'll change here. The list will probably change because I've got knives. I've got an earbud. Get this. That does not go in your ear. It goes on the outside of your ear. Somehow. I don't know. I got a solar lamp, a solar charger. We got 2 drones. We got the 250th anniversary flag. And I might have another one before this is out coming up. But I didn't realize I over-ordered everything. So I did. So I over-ordered. But if you did not get your name in for the drawing yet, please shoot me out here to Conservative Viewpoint at Yahoo. Tell me in the email, put your name in. If I know your name's in there, I'll tell you your name's in. No, Kat, if you guys have won prizes from me already, then your names are automatically in. But if you have not and you're new to the show and you want in on the drawing, the only stipulation is that you have to be watching the show to win if your name's drawn. Starting Friday and every show after that for 12 days, I will be giving something away. The 12 Days of Christmas giveaway of the Conservative Viewpoint. So if you guys want in, make sure you email me right here, conservativeviewpoint@yahoo.com, or send me a private message. Let me know that you want in on the drawing. You can't get in, you can't win if you don't give me your name. I got to be able to see you online and in chat, because if I draw your name, I'm going to say your name one time. If I don't see it, you're going out of there and the next person gets drawn. It's as simple as that. That's all I ask. That's the only stipulation. There's no shipping or handling or nothing like that bullshit. I send it to you out of my own pocket. So get your names in. Cat, yes, Cat Attack, you are definitely in. So if you guys want in, get in so we can have some fun. Remember, it starts Friday. So that's the first drawing for 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. We got a lot of stuff. I'll show you the day of the drawing. I'll show you what we're giving away. And it's as simple as that. It's no big deal. It's all you got to do is watch. I know. If I could get you guys from Wimpkin to go to another social media site, I would go. But you guys are the only reason why I'm not leaving Wimpkin. They need to fix that site. They need to stop the lag. The stuff is getting out of control. But hey, guys, that is it for tonight's show. I'm going to end it a little bit early. I'm going to save the stuff. I still got to work on Throwback Thursday, because Throwback Thursday will be a Christmas Throwback Thursday from now until the end of the month. Until Christmas, anyways. So I'm having trouble finding videos for you to guess the name of the video, because they lock everything, because I am rated for nobody under 18. So that's why they freeze the videos, so I can't show kids. I don't understand it, but they do it. So I might have to do a share screen and name that video on Throwback Thursdays. So I do have some videos and stuff, which you might see again when we do the video, the last show before the Christmas break. It's going to be awesome, guys. So make sure you get me your pictures in, please, guys. A drone would be cool where I live. I might kill a chicken or a coyote. Hey, cat, that would be good right there. Oh, yeah. I've got 2 drones, guys. Most definitely. I hope it don't be like Fixer's, because Fixer, I sent him one and it didn't work. They're brand new. I don't open them. I didn't realize. I felt bad, but I hope he got his working. I don't know. I did get Texas Jeff got one. I don't know if he ever managed to fly it. I can't fly mine. I crash that sumbitch every time I turn around. Oh, yeah, I'm telling you. I need to practice real bad. So, hey, guys, thank you for tuning in tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Everything you can do for me to get more people in. We have a blast on here. I think we have a blast, especially on Throwback Thursday. So I hope we can make a great time this Throwback Thursday. But we'll see what's going on, guys. So don't forget to tune in tomorrow night, guys. And I'm going to leave you with this. So what an incredible conversation that we had tonight here on the Conservative Viewpoint. I hope your eyes have been opened and your resolve has been strengthened. We started with a side-by-side comparison of the White House holiday displays, and the conclusion is inescapable. Joe Biden's decorations represented a progressive culture that has lost its way. Her woke designs focused on abstract, politicized themes and confusing messaging. Proves that her administration views our cherished traditions, that our cherished traditions, not as a source of unity, but as a canvas for pushing a woke agenda. That's exactly what Biden's did. In contrast with that, the timeless, elegant, and deeply respectful display of Melania Trump's, she understands that the White House belongs to the American people, and that Christmas decorations should embody the beauty, tradition, and enduring spirit of this nation. Melania's Christmas is a truly class, a genuine celebration of America's the beautiful, while Jill Biden's a cautionary tale in cultural decline. And as we close, we must return to the critical issues of national safety. The horrifying case that we discussed tonight, a Muslim man and his sons committing an honor killing against their own sister or daughter because she embarrassed them and she embraced the freedom of the United States. It is not an isolated incident, people. It is a terrifying manifestation of violence, regressive ideology that is fundamentally incapable with the American liberty and the sanctity of life. The pattern of terror, violence, and cultural subjugation being caused by Islamic extremists across the globe should be an eye-opening alarm for every American. When an ideology consistently seeks to destroy our values and possess a clear and present danger to our safety, the time for half measures is over. It is time for the United States to implement a full ban on foreign nationals from the countries where Islamic extremists and violence are rampant and state-sanctioned. We must prioritize the lives and safety and cultural integrity of our citizens over any pressure to be politically correct. National security is not a suggestion. It is the only choice. Thank you to everyone who tuned in and participated in chat tonight. Your engagement is what makes the Conservative Viewpoint the essential platform that it is. Don't miss tomorrow night's episode as we dive even deeper into issues shaping our world. Until then, guys, keep the faith, stay strong, and remember to always choose the Conservative Viewpoint. I'll see you back here live tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after the Rebel Chick with a Cause that starts at 7 p.m. So until then, guys, like always, have a great rest of your evening. I'll see you back here live tomorrow. Good night, everyone.